So good morning everyone. As you can see from behind, I've got my panniers on, going on a little camping trip in the next couple of days. Not going to go too far, only, well, it's quite a round trip I've got to do because I'm going with my brother Crick. He lives in Ashford, so I'm going to go to Ashford, meet him, and then we're going to take a back road route to Deal in Kent. We've booked a little campsite. We're going to go there Friday night, come home Saturday. It's mainly an equipment testing exercise really. So I've got a new tent to try. I haven't even put it up yet. My garden's not flat and it's covered in ants' nests. So I've got nowhere to try it really. So if you know how to get rid of ants, stick it in the comments. I'll show you all the stuff. So somehow I've got to cram this lot into a kit bag and into my little panniers. There's a lot of stuff here. And this is quite minimal camping really. So that's the new tent to try. It's a Nature Hike Massif, I think it's called. 2-man tent, 1 man with all his kit. Little snug pack folding pillow. That's like tea, coffee, knife and fork, all the little bits and pieces. 2-litre water container, cup, plate, frying pan, just cooking stuff, gas bottle, 1 Tigress folding chair, 1 Tigress folding table. That's my air mat. Trangia 27 cook set, lovely bit of kit. Power bank, wash kit. That's a folding fire pit because campfires are allowed at this campsite, so that's a bonus. That beast is a camp bed, and lastly a decent sleeping bag because it's still quite chilly and I don't want to be cold. And this gets me off the ground because I could do away with that and just have the airbed, but I like to use that with that on top. Just makes it easy to get in and out, you're not scrabbling about on the floor. That's the other good thing about this tent, is it's quite tall. I can't stand up in it, but almost. None of this scrabbling around on your hands and knees for me anymore. Too old for that. So I'm going to get as much as I can in my Givey 50-litre dry bag, and the rest will go in the panniers or on the middle rack. Right, let's pack it up and see how it goes. So I'm going to put the big stuff, big and heavy stuff, in this kit bag. Because that will go where the passenger would sit. This lot won't weigh as much as a passenger. I like this size of kit bag because you can buy bigger ones. Obviously it's only 50 litres, but any bigger and you just be tempted to bring more stuff. So that's the tent, chair, table, cot bed, fire pit. I'm sure I can squeeze a few more things in there. It would be quite nice to get the sleeping bag in there, but I don't think that's going to fit. Let me wash kit. That can fit down the side. I think that is about it. Oh, I just about squeeze that pillow in there. No, I can't. Okay. So that is it. We're at capacity. I could get something long and thin in there. Yeah, we'll put the pillow in. What else can we put in there? My little cook kit. So what we're going to do when we get down there, we'll unload, get the tent set up, and then just go on a little shopping trip, find a supermarket, get something to eat for the evening. See if we can find some wood for the fire. We'll just do that when we get down there. Right, so that will go on the back seat. This is like the soft side, so I'll put that next to the, or behind me, so I can use that as a backrest. Right, so my X-Ped air mat, I'm going to put that there. I think the sleeping bag is just going to go in and fill one of the panniers. In fact, I might even take it out of its stuff sack. I might use the pannier as a stuff sack for the sleeping bag. I've done this before, it works quite well. Makes packing up easy in the morning. Just stuff it in. It's a nice down sleeping bag. It's really nice. Berghaus Elevation 600. It's rated, got a comfort rating of -1, and it's not going to be that cold. See, it compresses down because it's a down sleeping bag, so they compress really well. So we're going to leave a nice flat area for the kit bag. So the other pannier, got my Trangia 27, basically a cook set, gas bottle, water bottle, chopping board, plate, frying pan, some oil and some washing up liquid. I need a little scouring pad. That's something I've got to remember to take. stuff this in. So I've got loads of room in that pannier. I could put more in there. So if I was going out in the middle of nowhere, I'd stick a few camping meals in there, you know, like the dehydrated ones. These are good little panniers, these are. They're waterproof. They're cycle panniers. I've got some bigger ones as well. I've got some Ortlib ones. But they're a bit overkill for this trip. So my sheepskin, pretty invaluable bit of kit really. That I can put on my chair when I sit out in the evening. So that's insulated and it keeps me nice and warm when I'm sitting. I can chuck it on my camp bed for a bit of extra insulation and warmth, you know. Multiple uses. Such a nice bit of kit. Underestimated. So that fits in there nicely. I can still get to the seat okay to refuel. So I'm going to put that on with rock straps. Can you hear them birds singing? God. So I better know what you're thinking now. How's that old idiot going to get on there? How is this old idiot going to get on there? There's no way I'm going to do that. I have to mount it like riding a horse. Good job I've got a side stand. So 1 foot on there, 1 foot on the peg, and away we go. So I can sort of lean back a little bit into that. That's quite nice. I've still got loads of room. Suspension should cope with it all right. If it can cope with a pillion, it can cope with that, can't it? That weighs about the same amount as a small child. Probably about the weight of my missus, actually. So I've got to get off it now. That's not too bad. Yeah, quite happy with that. So there we are, all loaded up, ready to go. So the next time you see me, we'll be out on the Cub, doing some Supercub camping. See you on the next one. Cheerio.